Satan grabbing souls. Satan grabbing souls. Now, honestly, yeah, I mean, this is just a very deep spiritual message. So, honestly, really, if you're just emotional, you don't believe in Satan, the devil, more or less, you don't believe in him, you don't believe in judgment, judgment day, you don't believe in hell and all this stuff, then just don't even bother with this stuff is all I'm really trying to say, because this stuff is very real, and this is just spiritual reality concerning these matters and souls, and this is just spiritual reality, and this stuff is just very intense, is what you gotta understand. And what you truly gotta understand is that this is just a real matter, and in effect and everything is what you gotta understand too. And Satan grabbing souls, man. See, this is dealing with judgment, really. This is dealing with I want to just say, like, souls and individuals just pretty much just facing judgment concerning with God, and Satan pretty much being there too, concerning judgment, because that's, a lot of you people, you don't understand these matters of how much Satan is going to be bargaining for many, many souls, and many of you even hearing this too. And see, God's elect, we don't have to worry about this. Like, we don't have to really worry about this on the intents of, I want to say the intensity of far as, Satan taken, us, and, God's elect is who I'm referring to. But see, Satan is still going to be there regardless, though, concerning judgment. And that's what you got to understand about Judgment Day. And, this is, there's many things that you're getting within this message, but overall, this stuff is just very real. And what you got to understand is Satan is going to be bargaining for many souls to take to hell. And see, that's what I was referring to, as far as God's elect. We don't have to worry about that concerning that, but Satan will still be bringing things up concerning judgment and concerning, bargaining for souls is basically what I'm saying. And Satan will be grabbing many, many souls, because many people and beings and souls will not be able to overall fully give an account, is what I'm trying to say. And man, this stuff is just very deep, because see, Satan grabbing souls, this is dealing with pretty much the souls and beings and people and individuals who God does not spare by his grace and mercy. Yeah, these souls Satan will be grabbing. And see, these certain souls that he also will be grabbing is souls that were just really wicked, blasphemers, I want to say mockers too, mockers of God, and these souls who just truly, truly rejected God, no remorse for God, many, many, many categories of different souls and beings and people. And what you gotta understand is Satan will be grabbing these souls. This isn't for you emotional people, and this isn't for you religious people either. And yeah, speaking to that too. Yeah, you religious people, yeah, Satan will be grabbing religious people's souls. Yeah, this is not a game. Hypocrites, all the stuff. And see, man, I don't have any parts in this stuff, but I'm already knowing this stuff is not a game. And I'm already knowing this spiritual reality of the stuff. And Satan will be there concerning Judgment Day, and concerning, souls just being judged by God. And overall, Satan will be grabbing many souls. And see, when he does these matters, man, I mean, yeah, man, he's taken many souls to many parts of the pits of hell. And what you gotta understand is Satan will be laughing about this, and he will be bringing up many, many things concerning people. And see, like I said, you're not covered by the real Jesus, you're done. That's what I'm trying to say. And this stuff is very intense because many people, they think Satan is a joke, and he's not. He's not your friend. He's not any of that stuff. And see, you people think he is. And see, I don't have any parts with this stuff. Is what you gotta understand about me. I don't have any parts in this. I know the devil. And God is leading me to even say these things the way I'm saying them. But yeah, Satan, man, he's not a joke. That's what I'm trying to say. And, he has many names and different levels to this guy. But overall, yeah, I mean, he's not a joke is what I'm saying. And he's taken many souls to hell and many other dark places in the spirit world. And man, Satan grabbing souls. It's very intense. And many religious people, he takes hypocrites, many souls. This stuff is just so intense. So what you gotta understand is there's gonna be many souls that Satan is just taking to hell, and familiar souls and all this deep stuff, that certain people, were familiar with, and they were mockers of God, rejected God's kingdom, all this deep stuff Satan is just laughing about is what you gotta understand. This stuff is not a game, because see, Satan, he just has records of things concerning people and people's deeds too, believe it or not, because you people gotta understand that Satan still has a certain access to a certain part of heaven, people. And that's what you gotta understand. I keep telling you, people, that Satan does have power too. It's very limited, but he still has power. And overall, he gives his certain people and followers of him power too. I'm not here to be perfect in my speech and all that crazy stuff. But what I'm telling you is Satan grabbing souls is no joke, because he's taking people and souls to these certain parts of hell, and these demons will be just tormenting them. And man, like they will just be laughing, and Satan is just grabbing more and more souls, is what you gotta understand. And he's in effect with this stuff, people, whether you believe this or not, I don't have anything to do with this stuff concerning you beings and people who think this is a game. Okay. But see, Satan is laughing about this stuff. That's what you gotta understand. And he's laughing at you people who think he's you people who think he's not relevant, and you think he's not in effect with this stuff. You think he's not in effect with this stuff. You think he's not, you people who you underestimate him, and you all you people, you are the very beings that man, Satan is just a part of. That's all I can say. And I'm talking about a part of taking you. Yeah. The stuff is not a game, and he's grabbing souls. And God wants me to be transparent about this stuff too, because once again, I'm not a hypocrite or anything. That's what I'm telling you. I keep telling you people these things. And see, the thing about this stuff is it's very intense. And what you gotta understand too is that Satan knows me too on a personal level. He knows exactly who I am, and he knows a lot of you people too, including you elite followers in God's kingdom. So he's going to be trying to accuse many things. He's going to be trying to accuse you of concerning Judgment Day too. And that's what I'm saying. God's elect, we don't have to worry about much concerning him taking us. It's more so about just giving an account. And I've already mentioned these things concerning with God. But see, Satan will still be trying to bring things up concerning judgment. And God's elect, I mean, we are more or less covered by the real Jesus. But see, these other beings and people, no, you're not. And see, it's not a game, because he's grabbing souls and he's taking souls to many parts of hell and these other dark places in the spirit world that God signs off with him with you certain souls and beings. And see, he's grabbing souls. Satan is grabbing souls, and it's very intense, and he's grabbing souls in many different forms and in many forms, in many ways that God is signing off with him, and overall this stuff is really taking place, and it's in effect. It's this stuff is not a game. So you people who you think Satan is a joke, and you think he's a game, and you think the devil, you people who don't believe in him and all that stuff. Okay. He's laughing. He's very much laughing. He's laughing. And, he's honestly, he's really just, he's getting more and more stuff like prepared concerning, in these certain parts of hell. He's getting more and more stuff just prepared concerning you people who think he's a game, and you mockers of God, and you people who come against God's elect. And I'm talking about his spiritual followers too. You're really done. That's why I'm trying to tell you, man, this stuff is not a game. And see, you people think the devil is a joke, and you think you people definitely take God as a joke. And see, I don't have any parts of any of this. Even me being transparent, and me backpedaling in certain sins. No, I still did not take God for a joke, is what you gotta understand. I've stood for God in the midst of my sins, people. That's the thing about me. And then plus, there's just so many things. And see, God is allowing me to share this stuff because it's not a game. And see, Satan knows me personally. That's what you people don't understand. And he knows you very other few people and beings, and everybody who God truly has interest in on a spiritual level. He knows you. And, I'm talking about Satan. He knows you. And, he's after you too. So it's not a game either. It's not a game. And just, you cannot take your salvation, lightly is all I'm really saying. You must still endure, concerning your journey and for the real Jesus. And that's all I'm really saying for you elect, and you know who you are, and anybody who God has interest in a spiritual level. Everybody else, you're done, is what I'm telling you, because Satan is grabbing souls, and he's in effect with the stuff. And overall, God is signing off more and more stuff concerning, with Satan, and even, in the midst of judgment, in the midst of the spirit world, and many things concerning what God is doing concerning these things, is what I'm saying, with Satan. And he's signing off on many things, I'm telling you now. And you people, you think this is a joke, okay? You don't gotta believe me. What I'm telling you is that this stuff is not a game, though. And see, God's elect, they already bear witness with what I'm saying, because I keep telling you people this is deeper than me, but Satan is grabbing souls, and this is taking place in many forms. Judgment, it's taking place in the spirit realm. It's taking place in things that God is just signing off with Satan, is what you gotta understand. So God is, handing more and more souls over to Satan, and many souls are in hell too, is what you gotta understand. So you people who think this is a game and a joke, okay. But see, that's what I'm saying. Satan is just lining up more things concerning in these certain parts of hell too, that he's going to be tormenting you very people who think he's a joke, and you don't believe in the devil, and you think he's not real and all this stuff. Okay. These places with him are very real, and he is as well. And what I'm telling you is that he's just lining up more and more things in these certain parts of hell and these other dark places that he's signing off with God with, is what I'm trying to say, and God is giving over more and more souls to these dark places in the spirit world, even beyond hell, but yeah, hell too. And see, Satan is just laughing about these matters, and you people are really done. Majority of you people hearing this, because, you think the devil's the game. You take me for granted. You take God's kingdom for granted, and you take God for granted. And man. See, God will show mercy to whom he shows mercy to, and everybody else, you're done. I'm telling you now, you're done, by the God of Israel. So, man. Honestly, like I said, I don't have much to say about this. May God's elect truly endure, concern until the end, and that's all I can say. And everybody who God truly has interest in on a spiritual level, and everybody else, you people and beings who reject the real Jesus and God, the God of Israel, man, get prepared for Satan, because it's not a joke with him. He's grabbing souls, and he's tormenting many souls, many people, many beings. And Satan is laughing about many things. You don't even understand. He's tormenting familiar souls you're familiar with, souls that you're familiar with. And what I'm telling you is, family members that you're familiar with. All this deep stuff. It's not a game. It's not a game, and it's not a joke. And he's grabbing souls. So, with all that being said, this is a very spiritual message. And, if you're an emotional person, and once again, this is just not for you. That's all I can say. But this stuff is very real, and I'm already knowing. And like I said, I'm just very transparent about who I am. And, the God of Israel, believe it or not, what I'm telling you is that the God of Israel, he trusts me, and he trusts me on a very high level. And there's more and more things to just, I want to say just go higher in concerning my purpose in him and all this deep stuff. I'm not no perfect being or anything. I'm truly just a pure soul. I keep telling you people this stuff, and I really love him. That's the thing about this stuff with me. I'm very much a pure soul, and I stand for him. And I've stood for him in the midst of my sins. People, is what you gotta understand about me. But see, you people are not in the same category. You people reject him, and see, God is going to be bringing all this stuff up at your judgment, whether you believe this or not. And see, I'm already in good standards with God, and I'm already innocent in the spirit with God. That's all I'm really saying. You people, you're not in the same category outside of God's elect. You other people and beings, you're not in this category. And see, Satan is laughing about this matter because, you people are in pride, and, he is just running with, causing you to be in that more and more. And see, Satan is grabbing souls, and, he's tormenting many souls, so, man, I don't have much more to say concerning this stuff because I'm just being led by the Spirit. But overall, this stuff is deep, and Satan is grabbing many souls, and the lake of fire too is just way more intense than hell and all these other dark places in the spirit world. And majority of people hearing this, you're going to be a part of this stuff too, and I'm already knowing, but see, I just fear God, people. That's what you got to understand about me. I fear him. I've always have. And, it's always going to be this matter with me. But see, you people, you're not in this category. So, I already know God is going to hand over more and more souls to Satan, and Satan's going to grab more and more of you people too. It's not a game. He's going to be taking you exactly where you are. He's going to take you exactly where your true intentions are. And see, I'm being led by the Spirit with this stuff, people. You got to understand that I'm really a part of heaven, people. I keep telling you people, this stuff is not a game, and this stuff is not about me either. It's not. And see, God is doing things that you people will not even be understanding, is what I'm telling you, and see, God is just way beyond me, and he's way beyond you people, is what I'm telling you. And God is supernatural. I keep telling you. And see, I keep telling you as well that Satan is spiritual and you people are not. And see, this is the reason why he he's laughing because like he knows, you people, you're against God, you people, majority of you people, and you reject God. And see, that's what I'm saying. Satan, he will not be present himself to everybody, people, which you gotta understand. He's not doing it. He's way more clever than that. And I'm telling you now, Satan is grabbing souls in many forms, in many shapes of ways. And like I said, I've already mentioned these things and the ways too. And there's many more things and concerning this stuff. And you people will be a part of hell. Majority of people hearing this. And I just pray for God's elect, God's people, and who God has interest in on a spiritual level. Everybody else, you think this is a joke and a game, The joke is on you, The joke's on you. The joke's on you. The joke is truly on you. And see, Satan, Satan, you're just, you don't even understand. Like, you're just in Satan's hands, is what I'm telling you. And see, man. So with all that being said, though, I'm about to close this out. And this is a deep one. So, you're emotional. You think this is a game too, as well. It's just not for you, but this is for God's elect and his spiritual, followers and believers too, spiritual believers and followers. And, because we're already knowing this stuff. But see, you people think this is a game. And see, I'm trying to tell you it's not. This has nothing to do with being perfect. And this has nothing to do with that stuff. This has to do with righteousness and being pure and loving God sincerely, being genuine, being sincere in the spirit. That's what this has to do with. And see, you people are not a part of any of that. And God will show mercy to whom he shows mercy to, and everybody else, get prepared because Satan is grabbing souls. So yeah, with all that being said, though, this is a deep one, and yeah, I'm out.